Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Happy Halloween for those of you that are celebrating, that are dressed up, either hanging at a bar or going to a Halloween party. I'm skipping the holidays today, or the festivities rather. Mine is catching up on some really old school 80s slasher films or scary movies. So do me a solid before we get underway with a recap of the overall markets. In the comment section, let me know what's your favorite 80s or what's your favorite horror film. I would be interested rather to know that. Anyway, welcome and welcome back. Thumbs up, like the video again. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's just jump into a recap of the overall markets. And so right now what's on your screen is the S&P 500 daily chart dating back to 2018, or we can go back to 2017, whatever. So the point of this video is to highlight a few things. Yesterday, as you know, the Fed decided to issue the third rate cut, I believe, for 2019. So I went back in time, and that's what I do as a quote unquote, and I use this very loosely, technician. I tend to look at what happened in the past to sort of inform what I think is going to happen in the future. So I took a look back at the SPY and paid attention to price action after every rate cut. And with these red hours, you can see that after every rate cut, the market actually experienced I'm going to call it a quote unquote significant decline, right? So the first cut, I believe, came around here, July 31st. Look what happened. The following days, we had about a 6% decline, not all in one day. Obviously, it was over the course of several trading days, but we got a 6% decline before we bounced again. We rallied I don't want to use once again, but yeah, we rallied here once again after bottoming out. First cut, so let me go back. First cut, we declined 6%. We bottomed out. We rallied into actually the Fed decision and whether or not they were going to cut again. That occurred around September, mid-September, I believe September 18th to be exact. Fed decided to issue another rate cut, and what happened after that? The market declined to a tune of about 6%. So we had 6% in July after the first rate cut, another 6% in September, and so it begs the question, hence the question mark, will we have similar price action that we saw after the Fed cut in July and after they cut subsequently in September? So far, it is following suit because we had the rate cuts yesterday, and we came off of all-time highs yesterday, right? Market went as high as 304.55. Very bullish price action, albeit on below average volume. I did say that yesterday, and today what happened? The market pulled back. So again, it begs the question, will we experience another 6% decline like we saw the first two times? And if we did, where would that put the SPY? It will put the SPY at around 285, which is beneath that breakout base of 293 to 295. As the saying goes, history, okay, and I always mess this up, right? It rhymes, right? There you go. It rhymes, it doesn't repeat, right? It doesn't repeat, it oftentimes rhymes. So will it rhyme this time with the SPY? That's to be seen. Place your bets. Let me know in the comment section how you are going to play this market. What else? All right, and then we have the IWM daily chart dating back to 2017, again off about 0.56% on the day of close of 154.46. So I beg the question, or I asked the question several times, is 160 the next stop? I definitely believe that 160 is the next stop, so that's one truth we can hold, or one scenario we can hold. The other scenario we can hold constant at the same time would be that question, or that scenario I painted in the last assessment, in particular the one that I did on the SPY, where I said that after each rate cut so far for 2019, the market has experienced a quote-unquote significant decline. Now, again, I'm going to ask you to comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think might be the most likely scenario. Will 160 be the next stop, or will the market follow suit and experience a decline for the following trading days? Heading into tomorrow and next week, will we experience about a 6% decline before we pop, or will we continue to decline, or will we pop and will we buck that trend that we experienced the first two rate cut, in which the market declined thereafter? All right, let me know. Comment in the comment section. I'm curious to know your thoughts. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker ELOX daily chart dating back to 2017. But we really want to focus in on what happened today and this downtrend that started back in June of 2018. Once again, stock is up about 80%. So huge congrats to anyone that has been long and was able to partake in that 80% uptrend. Again, huge congrats to the bulls. So you're asking yourself, well, Tina, what do you think? Is this a buy, hold, sell, what? So for me, so the stock closed at 609. You can see volume step in. You always want, at least I do, you always want to pay attention to volume to see new buyers come in. And the high of the day clocked in at 667. So we're off some from the high of the day, but we're tremendously off from the low of 330. Now, what I'm paying attention to would be this downtrend again that started in June of 2018. So despite this single day where the stock is up 80%, if you take if you take a look at the entire picture, again, dating back to 2018, and as a swing trader, that's what I tend to do. I want to look at longer term trends. The longer term trend, again, dating back to June of 2018, is a stock that's in decline. Now, there are times where stocks will buck that yearly or 2-year downtrend and then it starts a new uptrend, and those are the stocks for me personally I like to trade. I like a stock that has been in a 2-3 year downtrend and the sentiment shifts and the stock is now in an uptrend. Those are the stocks where you can really get those 30, 40, 100% plus gains. In this particular situation for ticker ELOK, for me, it has not bucked that trend as of yet. The stock still is characterized by lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And even with this big move here, it's still a lower high. Now, this can perhaps, right, be the makings of a new trend, but I am not sold as of yet. So for me, if I was looking to get into this trade as a longer term trade and not just as a quick day trade, I would put this on my watch list and pay attention to the trading activities the next few days. So for me, I would be on the sidelines and I would wait. Now, if you're looking for a potential day trade and saying, well, you know what, what's going to happen tomorrow, then you want, or next week, you know, a shorter time frame, you want to pay attention to exactly where the stock opens up, right? We always want to pay attention to open and close. If we open up below 609, not a good sign. If we open up above 609, automatically take out the high today of 667, I believe. That is a good sign, and it tells you that the stock actually wants higher. So you want to pay attention to that. If you're looking for a quick day trade, if you're looking for a swing trade, you might want to stay on the sidelines to see whether or not a new trend is emerging or if it's going to do what it's done in the past and continue on this downtrend. All right? Hope that makes sense. So I'm going to get back to my nightly ritual, or my ritual, at least when it comes to Halloween out here in the States, October 31st. I was actually watching Amityville Horror. Not necessarily one of my favorites, but it's there. Anyway, we're going to cap it here. Tina here, once again from ShortMeTina.com. Oh, one thing, this actually also concludes my quote-unquote Halloween edition, because today's the last day. Anyway, if you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section, not only about the stocks, but what's your favorite Halloween classic? That's the first thing I'd like to know. 2, I do videos daily. If you want to ensure that you don't miss any, subscribe at our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And lastly, I've been trading for a long time, right? Not trying to make this seem as smooth. I'm not quite sure if it comes off smooth, but I've been doing this for a long time and I've simplified it to like 1, 2, 3 ABC because I like things simple. Anyway, so if you think you can learn anything from me, definitely head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. Enjoy your day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.